Hey everyone, it's Sarah and welcome back to this family vlog series. So guess who just turned 8 months old? Little Josiah here, and I cannot believe it because it literally feels like, just like a couple months he was born, but in 4 months we're gonna be celebrating his first birthday. So in this video, I just wanna give you guys an update and talk to you about how he's doing and what all has changed with him. So now that Josiah is 8 months old, he can do a lot of things that he couldn't do a couple months ago, which is absolutely amazing because they just change so rapidly. So now he can set up without assistance, which he really likes because he can play with his toys, and typical toys that like an 8-month-old loves. They love like a bowl, a plastic bowl that they can take and hit their toys with and hold, and everything that they get, they always put in their mouth. It's like they've got to test it to make sure it's any good. And he loves these little cards to play with, or any little books that make these little crinkly noises. He absolutely loves. Also, he is in the beginning stages of crawling, and it's really funny to watch him crawl because I'll get far away from him because I want him to crawl to me. I'll be like, come here, Josiah, come here. And sometimes he'll actually crawl backwards, but he's starting now to just like put weight on his knees and just propel himself forward trying to get to me. So once he starts crawling and moving, things are gonna get real fun around this house. I remember with my firstborn, whenever he started moving around the house, he was into everything. Now next month he goes for his 9-month well visit, and I'm not sure how much he weighs, but I'm thinking he weighs about 23 pounds. I'm not sure on his length yet, but I'll let you guys know in the next video those numbers. But he is wearing anywhere from about 12 to 18-month-old clothes. Whenever I get his spring clothes, summer clothes that we're gonna get, I think I'm gonna size up so he'll fit into him. So about 18 months. Food-wise, he is still drinking breast milk, but we have started incorporating foods, and I made a video about him trying his first foods for the first time, and he has now, his favorite things really to eat right now are bananas and sweet potatoes. He tolerates those very well, and he absolutely loves them. Now, I actually make my own baby food now, especially since that whole report came out that there's toxic metals in the baby food. So I just take bananas, and I actually got this thing, which is really cool, that I didn't use with my first child, but with him I wanted to use. It's called a fresh food feeder, and you take like any fresh food. It's really good with like bananas, avocados, strawberries, blueberries. You can put anything in there that you want. And you put it in there, and they mash it with their gums, and they eat it, and it helps minimize the risk of choking and gets them really used to getting that texture of food in their mouth and helping them self-feed. And he is doing really well on this. So what I'm also doing, because I want him to start transitioning to food, like picking up food and feeding himself. So we did this a while with the bananas, but now I've been chopping up bananas in like these little long pieces, and he's starting to pick those up, bring those to his mouth, and eat with that. So feeding has actually been a really fun journey, and he's doing fairly well. Now nap-wise, he takes a nap in the morning. Like, we usually get up, I know this is gonna sound crazy, around like 5 to 5:30, like that's his time that he just wakes up and we just start our day. And then he will take a nap anywhere between 7 to 8. And then he'll get up and he'll go down for another nap anywhere between like 1 to 2. And then he's up, and then he'll go to bed for the night around about 6 o'clock, and he'll sleep through the night. Now, because he's been teething, he will get up a little bit throughout the night and want to nurse, but he'll go straight to bed, and it's really no big deal. And he has actually cut his lower central incisors, so I was really happy because, if you've ever been with a baby and they're teething, now not all children are like this, but my children are, it's really rough on them with teething. And he's now starting to want to cut those upper central incisors. They'll be coming in probably within the next weeks or month, and so can't wait to get those, but it's always very difficult when they're doing that. And speaking of teething, this is really funny. So my 7-year-old Zach, you guys have seen him on here, he's actually starting to lose his baby teeth. He lost his first baby tooth actually whenever he was 7, so he's a little bit late on it, but he was a late teether. And so he's losing teeth. He actually just lost a tooth today. And Josiah's cutting teeth, and he is a little bit of an early teether compared to Zach. So he, got those lower centrals early, but it's really fun to see one's getting teeth and one's losing teeth. So I get to watch that together. So it's really hard for me to look and see that we're already 8 months out with him and he's 8 months old. Really, it's just flown by. But postpartum, I feel like I'm doing good. I feel like my energy is definitely coming back. I'm not there quite yet, and that's probably because I lose sleep at night. And but I'm getting there. And we have our good days and bad days. Some days are rough and you're just super exhausted, but some days I just feel like, oh wow, I didn't really have a baby 8 months ago. But my incision wise, it's been doing good. It does hurt here and there, which really surprises me, but it tends to hurt right before I get my next period. And from what I've read, some women have said that they get that. I'm not sure why, but I'm still taking it easy there. I want to give myself like a full year before I do any like strenuous exercise with my abdomen to just give that incision time to really fully heal up. My postpartum hair loss has actually gone away. I made a video about that, how I lost all this hair, but now I'm starting to get these baby hairs up there and it's all starting to fill in nicely. So I didn't lose all of my hair and I'm really happy about that. So I'm glad that's over. Okay, so that really wraps up about what's been going on with little man here. And I'll continue to update you guys as he continues to grow and change and let you all know how he's been doing. And again, thanks for going along with me on this journey from where literally I announced we were going to be having a baby till now. So if you guys are interested in watching the other videos in this vlog, you can access the link in the YouTube description below, and plus you can check out our social media.